So we've been playing around with the AppleVision Pro and learning a few things about it. And what we've learned is...
basically, it's a great way to mix your virtual reality with your real reality, pretty much. You can have all of your apps like I have right now, a browser tab open, about 2 inches away from your face while you're on the New York City street. And with the turn of this dial at the top, the crown dial, everyone kind of disappears. And I'm now on a sand dune with Twitter pulled up in my background.
I wish I was there.
That's cool. I know, it looks warmer here where I am. And now we're back. Hi, Katie.
Oh, hello. Are you like worried you're gonna like trip on the curb up here? Should I be like, watch out, there's a curb?
So I can't really see my feet
right now. There's a car.
Did you see that car?
No, I did not.
Yeah. There's a car turning like right there.
I know, I have to like fully like
this
turn
is a little
like
bit of a dangerous situation.
I know, I'm like, I have to.
You're not seeing
It's a
everything,
bit It's a
right?
bit limited, yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit limited. See, now I'm using it and I have a browser open of people passing through Twitter right now.
We got the green light now, we can walk.
We can walk. Great.
I'm Katie Natopoulos. I'm a correspondent here at Business Insider. I'm with Jordan Hart, a trending technology reporter, and we're here to talk about the AppleVision Pro.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, your thing went blue.
You're looking at like Apple's display of my eyes. They're tracking my eye movements. They're tracking my hand gestures. Your eyes are like the cursor here. Mm-hmm. So like what I look at is what's kind of highlighted for me to select. And with the click of my fingers like this, I can select it. This thing is jammed packed with 12 cameras, 6 microphones, so it is not missing a beat here. Some of my favorite features, I'm a movie watcher.
Okay.
I'm a show binger. It's a tough one for me because I'm a social movie watcher as well. You know, I want to comment to my friends about it and like, we're all watching the same thing. So that part was a little bit isolating. And I would also say working in it, you know, it's a little bit sci-fi to think about working through the Vision Pro all day long.
Yeah.
But it's pretty convenient to have all of my windows and whatnot that I need or want to be looking at all day pulled up right here next to me. You know, it really refined my work from home experience.
Like, what were things that were fun or useful for it other than watching movies and doing work?
Yeah, so I did cooking it at home. So that was really cool to have like my timers kind of floating off to one side, my playlist pulled up, and then like my text messages pulled up while I was still able to see my hands and see what I was doing. It was a little bit difficult to kind of like focus outside of the headset on like those fine motor skill tasks, like cutting something. I want to look at my hands and look at what I'm doing. It was kind of hard to like focus on the real world and like kind of get out of the virtual a little bit.
And you don't have to like touch your iPhone or an iPad with like a dirty,
that's
like,
a really good
raw
point.
chicken hand.
I'm definitely the person who's like always like rinsing my hands after I touch like everything in the kitchen. I mean, Apple really thought of like the spatial computing of it all.
So why is Apple selling this? And like, what is spatial computing?
Here is like a chance to blend in the things you love about your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac into this headset, and it kind of combines those things and combines it with the world around you. And that's kind of what spatial computing is as well. But it's also, you know, helping me look at you and showing me, hello. Right now, like you're right next to my Apple window.
I kind of wish that we both had them and we could be seeing the same screen together.
That would be really
So that
cool.
we could be in like dual VR. The ultimate like dream, right, is to be able to like see the world through somebody else's eyes. So like someone puts it on and you can just be like watching their thing through your goggles sitting in your house, and like someone else is out there in the world doing something interesting. That's actually really pathetic when I'm saying that now.
No, I get it. I understand.
Like I just want to sit at home and have someone else do something. That's sad. What's your phone number?
There we go.
It looks so weird.
I can imagine.
It's like I'm talking to a ghost.
I'm a little bit aged on there. That's the first thing I noticed.
You do. It's like weird that you look 20 years older in your avatar.
The positive thing is, like, I can see you just fine. You look normal. This is like regular FaceTime. You're floating in my sea of windows, but you're you. And I'm, a ghostly, hopefully slightly okay looking version of myself.
Oh my God. What do you think that the Vision Pro is missing right now?
For me, it's all about the apps. I need YouTube. I need Netflix. I would predict that they're waiting to see about the hype and about the drive of people to get this Vision Pro before they really invest in their apps. But it's kind of a tough situation because those are things that I need the Vision Pro to have if I'm going to reach for the Vision Pro instead of other pieces of technology that already exist.
All right, should I hang up on you?
Go for it. I'm like, let me float off into the, did you see my floating hands? Wait, are you seeing my hands?
Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh my God.
God, they look so bad.
They don't look attached to you.
I'm like worse than a sim right now. I'm like an emoji.
It's really funny. It is you. So the battery life, how is it?
So this battery pack here, it connects right here into the Vision Pro. If you have it off, the Vision Pro is off. You'll put it on and just see nothing, see black. And then when you connect the battery pack, that's when it comes to life. You definitely have to have it on. And it's about like 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours of active use. You can use it while it's plugged in. So the battery pack here has a charger port. You plug in the charger to the wall and you'll be probably close to the wall a little bit, but you can sit and still use it.
Is the weight really heavy?
It's about the same as an iPad Pro, the 12-inch one. This is an iPad, on my face, and it's a bit cumbersome after a while. I've had a bit of like headaches when I first was wearing it. It's like an eye workout, you're really got to focus. I can't really like mindlessly scroll like I would on my laptop with a trackpad.
You don't think you could do like your full 8-hour workday in this thing?
Probably not.
Or like it would be uncomfortable.
I might need a nap at lunchtime probably to like rest my eyes, recharge. They definitely should work on making it lighter if they want people to be using this for hours on end.
Do you think that wearing that is like isolating?
When I'm in the headset, it is a little bit isolating. People can't see what I'm seeing and share the experience with me. It's kind of like I have to do it on my own. It's distracting in conversation. It's definitely not as social of a device as I would want for my daily life.
I've been hearing that there's actually been quite a few people who are really excited by the headset. I actually know a guy who's super passionate about all Apple products, so excited to get this. And then tried it out for a while and decided, actually, I'm gonna return it.
I could see the average consumer returning it. Only because, like, for me, I was wowed by it in the first 48 hours. But for me, I was kind of like, after a week, I've done it all on it. The possibilities aren't endless in the Vision Pro, I would say.
So I do think big tech companies are coming out with these kind of AR, VR, spatial computing things right now.
I think it pays to be on the new frontier. I think these big tech companies, are looking for ways to kind of plant their flag on the moon here and really have a real expertise in the area. If it catches on and people love it and you're like the godfather of the VR headset, then you've won.
What do you think this is meant to replace?
I think that's the cool thing about it is it's like not meant to replace anything, but it's also meant to replace everything at the same time because it has the familiarity of an iPhone or an iPad, but it's a completely different way of experiencing those same apps that you know and love.
So you've had it now for a week and you've been testing it and using it. What's your verdict?
I think Apple is onto something here. Do I think it's ready for that $3,500 price tag for people to run out and go grab it right now? Probably not. What's that thing about like $1 for every use you get out of it or something people do for budgeting? I don't know if I'm going to use this 3,500 times.
Yeah, I feel like for that price point, I needed to wash my dishes, be my computer, do my laundry,
do my taxes,
drive me around. Yeah.
But this is something people were probably saying about, computers and whatnot at one point. But, knowing Apple, they're going to keep working on it. They're going to keep refining it. And, who knows, one day maybe we'll all be existing in the Vision Pro world.
Okay. Jordan, I do have a question.
Yes.
Can I try it?
Of course you can, yes.
Okay.
I love how you're like physically reacting to it.
Whoa, okay. Okay. Oh, help. Oh no. Oh no.
It's hard for me. I'm like, what are you seeing right now?